Okay, because right now, out of all the emotions, Evening, everybody. How are we? Welcome. Happy Friday. Oh, man. It's felt like a long week, hasn't it? It has felt like a long week. And therefore, let's finish the week in style because we might be about to lift our first piece of silverware in the Pentagon save. And the best thing about this piece of silverware is it makes no difference at all to the Pentagon itself. What it will do, however, is it will hopefully move us into the Premier Division of South Africa, which then will hopefully help us move on in the Pentagon, potentially moving towards, a team who can challenge for the African Champions League. That's where we're at, okay? So, with that in mind, should we go and have a little look, shall we? Because I think there's only half a dozen games left. There's half a dozen games left. Let's go and win a trophy. Or not. Evening, one and all. Hope you're good. Welcome. Big shout out to Muster Man, who's in the chat doing the Lord's work right now. Hope you're feeling better, by the way, Muster Man. You were a bit ill yesterday, so hope you do feel as though that migraine that you're picking up is now starting to shift. They're an absolute bugger if you get them. So yeah, hopefully you're on the mend. Real Unknown Spec has just joined. Appreciate the follow. And Dynamo Joe, nice to see you, boys. Hope you're good. Welcome, of course, to our YouTube friends as well who are here. So hello, YouTube. Always a pleasure to see you as well. Zeep is in. Here we go. Nice to see you, Zeep. Pleasure to have you here as well. How many games we got left? We've got 6 games left. 6 games left. The Cords is in on Prime. Thank you very much, The Cords. Appreciate the support. If you do have a Prime and you have got Discord, link it to Discord and then you get into the secret members area, which allows you access to the save file. And also there's some sort of you'll get some up and coming news before everybody else. It's one of the benefits. In fact, to be fair, yeah, you know what? It's one of the benefits you get from doing the Prime or doing a Twitch sub. So it's very, 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 very appreciative, to be honest, of all the Primes and the subs. What have we got here? Who else is in? Zeep's in. Merkman is in. A15's here. Bearded Child. Dagimar. Welcome, Dagimar. Nice to see you, buddy. Who else? We've got Rugio's in. Murph is here. Welcome, Murph. A pleasure to see you also, my friend. And yeah, and like I say, we've got some people over on YouTube as well, so nice to see everyone over there, keeping things handy. So this is the situation then. 6 games left to win the league, or at the very least get promoted. Win the league is what we want. City Rovers are 3rd. We're top at the minute. Hungry Lions 10th. Karsvik Stars 6th. Barocca are 4th. Uppington are 16th, and Venda are 11th. Azareno is in on the follow as well. Appreciate that, my friend. Very kind indeed. Welcome in to the squad. So yeah, we need to win these 6 games, get ourselves promoted as champions. That takes us into the Premier Division of South Africa, and at that point we've then got another decision to make. Do we have another season at Cape Town, or do we try and roll the dice a little bit and see if we can either get a bigger South African job or maybe a job in Morocco or Tunisia or Egypt that might potentially give us an option at the Champions League. So who knows at the minute? I mean, it could well all boil down to us getting losing the next 6 games and finishing 3rd, and then struggling to make the playoffs, which would probably be the most TJ way of doing this, to be honest. But let's hope that doesn't happen. I'd rather not. I'd rather just have one part of a save where things just go smoothly. That would be great, wouldn't it? Turn up, win the league, leave. That'd be great. But who knows what can happen? Who knows what can happen in this weird and wonderful game that we all seem to love, by the way. Excuse me. Azareno, love the FM show. Buzzing to finally catch a stream. Yes, my friend. Welcome. It's a pleasure to have you in. Glad to hear that you're a fan of the show as well, by the way. If you haven't followed the FM show, then what on earth are you all doing? What are you doing? You need to be getting that in your ears and eyes. Of course, available every single Thursday on podcast platforms and YouTube as well. So, and also Patreon. Of course, if you're interested in seeing the live show, which we had recorded on Monday, The only place to see that is Patreon. Well, the only place to have seen it was, of course, to be there live in person. But now it's gone, unless you own a flux capacitor. I'm not saying that, that some people definitely don't have them, but some people I know don't have them, right? If you haven't got a flux capacitor, then chances are you are going to have to consider signing up to Patreon to see it. Because, otherwise, I'm sorry, basic time travel might be just a little bit out of your hands. And in which case, I apologise. Yeah, I apologise. Where is... Oh, yeah, I was going to say, where's Macarena? There he is. Oof, I was worried that we maybe didn't have our star striker for the last few weeks, but he is there. He is there. Mum's banned me from using my flux capacitor. I think that's for the best, Rugio, to be honest. How are you feeling, by the way, buddy? Are you back to fit health now? Because maybe that's how you caught the old COVID, wasn't it? Doing the old flux capaciting. So, but yeah, I hope you're feeling better now, my friend. And welcome, of course, welcome to everyone who's in the chat, by the way. If you are just chilling and, got your feet up and having a cup of tea or a coffee or whatever, then, or a cheeky alcohol drink, because, it's Friday, then feel free. Oh, Abdu nearly getting his head on the back post there. Cape Town Spurs. I used to play for them when I was younger, says Enzo. Is that Enzo? Is that Enzo? Are you South Africa, Enzo? Who's the from the you are South Africa, Enzo. Hello, my friend. How are we? Welcome. It is. It's false 9. It's a goal. There we go. Enzo gets the first goal of the stream. Nice to see you, my friend. Hope you're well. Obviously, I've not seen you properly since the World Cup. So big shout out there to Enzo. As Lord's come in as well on the raid, so it's a pleasure to see you as well, Lord. Nice to have you in. Hope you're well, though, Enzo. Hope life is treating you good. What's happening? What's happening in the world over in SA? How's it? I believe we're supposed to say. How's it? Real unknown spec. Got myself some tea and doing some management on my own FMC. There we go. What's for your tea? Unknown spec. I need that. I need to find that out. FM console settling in for the title run. Yes. Meanwhile, are the Macarena brothers talents in your club? All Macarenas are talents. So Vincent Macarena, who's the striker, is on loan from Stellenbosch. So unfortunately, we won't get to keep him. But this guy here, Bennett Macarena, we brought him in from the Black Leopards. So we're he's been fine. He's been fine. But I didn't know that you played for Cape Town, man, Enzo. That's pretty cool. And having said that though, now that I'm thinking about it, of course, with your suave demeanour, of course you've been around football. Of course you have. Oh, there's the ball through. Macarena! Offside, I think. Yeah. Oh, never mind. Disallowed. Doesn't really matter there. But yeah, so this is it then. So we've got 5 games left. We've got 5 games left of this season in the South African First Division. Then we hopefully move into the South African Premier Division. And at that point, we then got to decide: do we stay at Cape Town? Do we potentially move to another South African club that might be up there or thereabouts? Oh, almost. Or do we move on? That's the question, isn't it? And I have enjoyed South Africa. Parts of the time at the Black Leopards less so than Cape Town, but we signed Hugo Rodriguez. Didn't get to manage with him, of course, but sadly that's one of those things. You got yourself a lovely green tea. I've got the same spec. Look at that. I've got my green tea on the go as well. Oh dear, shouldn't have said that, should I? I need to get myself something stronger now. City Rovers decided to pull one back. Is that Nkosi? Is that the player that we looked at? I mean, we've been opened up there, haven't we? Gugu and Cozy. No, it's not. It's a different one. Please don't say match day 1 is where we drop the first points. It usually is though, isn't it? When you load up again and you get into the save, and it's like, right, let's lose the first game and then try and slowly, make our way back into it. McQuainer, rise the tackle. Stellenbosch's Enzo's local team. Yes, I like Stellenbosch's. Like the colorway. Zombie turns. Oh, tipped onto the bar. Oof. Flexing the green tea serves you right. Yeah, I think it was a little bit, wasn't it? Just like, right, you just relax, everyone. You relax. Right, we can win this. Players unsure. We can. We don't have to worry too much. What do I want to change? Maybe. See, I was on like 6'6" is the lowest. That's Mefkane. And I think he's actually doing fine as well. Quick question on the FM show, Patreon, not really used it before. Will I get access to all of the exclusive VODs or just the ones when I join? Yeah, so if you join Patreon as a Renault, you get access to everything. Literally everything we've recorded on Patreon. So that goes all the way back. Zombie. So it goes all the way back for over a year now. So you get access to every single weekly Patreon exclusive we did. You get the watch-alongs for Goal 3 with second yellow card. You get the watch-along with Shaolin Soccer with FM girl Alice. You get the Christmas special with myself and Aaron and Dupe and Breezy. You get the live show, of course, which came out today. But yeah, you get the old live shows as well. You get last year's Nottingham show. You get the Insomnia Gaming Festival show. So yeah, there's loads of stuff on there now. So you get access to everything. There's some Q&As with Zealand. There's some additional stuff with FM Console, with Musterman. There's some stuff with Lelujo and Dr. Benji and Work the Space. So there's so much on there. And if you sign up for that, you get access to everything. So if that feels like your bag, then yeah, Patreon's the way to go. Patreon is the way to go. And again, remember, link it to your Discord and you get into the Patreon area on Discord as well. And you become part of the cool gang. Richard Bailey, are we still doing Bond films? We could do. I feel like part of me feels like we did all the Bond films the other day, but there is 46,000 James Bond films. So unless you got some new ones, we'll move off on Bond films. But try it, go for it. I'm happy to revisit bits and pieces. Azareno's in. Get in, Azareno. Respect you. Love that commitment. Look at that. And yeah, then you get weekly bonus content. So whenever there's an episode comes out, you get early access, and then there's a bonus piece of content that goes with it. So it's like usually another hour afterwards as well. Oof, just over the top. Casino Emerson Royale. I think we had that one, didn't we? But yes. Pretending the sitcoms, there would be the Emerson Royale family. Or the Joe Royal family. Probably more my era slightly, isn't it? Get on there for sure. It'll keep you busy for a while. I hope so. I think there's a lot in there, so you should be okay for content. Plenty to catch up on. There we go, 2-1 win. Some of the older stuff is, especially when it was just me, because Steve Morrow never dies. That is brilliant, console. That is brilliant. Sky Fellaini. I thought Skyfall. Sky Fellaini, yeah. From Russo with Love is good. Sky Fellaini. We'll go with Sky Fellaini. Off the top of your head as well, quite proud of that, mate. Like, if that's the off the top of the head, sometimes, like when you get those moments of inspiration and they just like pop up, you've just got to let them go. I mean, it's like, yeah, let's have that. Quantum of Solace. See, I'm not thinking these are off the top of your head now, am I? I'm thinking you've been storing these up for a week or so. Like, I've got them all. I've got them all. Octopus gas, you know. Now there's the one that I have just come off the top of my head. That's quite decent if I do say so myself. Octopus gas. No, octopus gas. Poos gas. Hang on, I'll write it in the there you go. Octopus gas. Instead of octopussy. Tabasio Seturmane. He looks alright, doesn't he? You do look alright, actually. What I like about South Africa is that, like, everybody seems to be super young and super talented. Or they are super old. They are 42. Who's my assistant manager? Let me have a check. Enzo. Who have I got? You'd think I should know that, really, but no. Yeah, Vasily Manasakis is there. So, yeah, he's still there. You're going to tell me that he's your mate, innit? He was there, though, 2012. Is he the man, is he? Glencoe, how are we doing? Good to be here. Hope we're having a lovely day. He was Benny McCarthy's assistant. Well, then in that case, that is good enough for me. You know what I mean? That is good enough for me. If the big man says he's all right, then he's all right. Yeah, I can hang with that. Obviously, we're not going to know about any of these dudes because they're all brand new. Gift Mazzarella. Clearly the gift that didn't keep giving. What was the name of the young African player of Lazio Roma that thought he was 40 but he played with the under-17s? Oh, I know who you mean. I can't think of his name, but I visualize it in my head. I think it's one of those ones where, like, you see it enough as a tweet or something. Hungry Lions have offered Harold Koja a job as manager. We'll be due $3.5 grand. I mean, you know what? If he wants to go, let him go. He can go be a manager. That's completely fine. Your mate's brother plays for the Kaiser Chiefs, Glenn. All right. Where you at? Who's your mate's brother? Joseph Manala. Let's have a little look and see where. This boy, yeah. He's moved to Gazira United in real life. Oh, he's 40. All right, so he's probably left then. Yeah, well, he'll be gone then, won't he? Yeah. Your mate's brother played for the Kaiser Chiefs. Oh, he played years ago. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's played, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, Manila's the guy who played for Lazio. Right, okay. Golden boot eye. That. I'll let you have that one, Richard. The World Cup is not enough. Okay, we're going broader. I'll let you have these. Yeah, they work. We don't have another right back, do we? What happened to our right back? We did have right backs. Sure we did. He can't play right back. There he is, Nkwali. Let's put him there. I know he makes mistakes, but we put him instead of Zeba. 38 appearances, 6.75. 17 appearances, 688. Let's go with that. Live in Manchester, he played for Tel Aviv. Okay. So what's happening then, Enzo? Did you go to Brighton recently? Did you? Or did you go elsewhere? Did you go to Brighton or did you go to Porto? I don't think you went to Japan, did you? You got another one, have you? Go on then, console. What have we got? Jonathan Spector. Oh, how's McQueen? I missed that. Offside, that's why. What's the biggest match of South Africa? Kaiser Chiefs versus... oh, good question, actually. Kaiser Chiefs Pirates, maybe? Will that be the big one? Sundowns, maybe? Let's say Pirates, you think of NFL. Yeah. Oh no, he's giving it away. This is why I shouldn't have put McQuality in, should I? Because this is going to be a goal and I'm going to blame the right back. Yeah, all from the right back. Why did I bring him on? Why did I put him back in? Oh. I mean, left back's got to go for it as well, mind. Right, I'll say there's an issue there, innit? Now I've got to keep an eye on JDR Stars score. 0-0 with Uppington. Players can't see them blending at the pitch. Yeah, if it's in Italy, then they'd be making them change their kits, wouldn't they? The Lions are known for camouflage. McQueen has put over the top. Let's take the old crosses off. Lions love camo face paint. Like, the thing is, if you're a lion, what you need to do is you need to go to any fun fair and you can blend in with children, because children get their face painted as lions, so you can turn up as an actual lion and no one's gonna bat an eyelid. Do you know what I mean? They're gonna be like, oh yeah, look at that lion there. And it's like, I'm not a lion. I'm not. You know. Oh, look at that child. And it's like, I'm not a child. I'm an actual lion. And then you can just, you know, have a great time. Evening, Mura DeCarnier. How are you, buddy? We are top of the league. We've got, this will be 5 games left, possibly even 4 games left. Oh, McQueen nearly gets it. Good double save from the keeper. We could do with staying unbeaten, which I know most teams would probably like that. You know what I mean? We could do with being unbeaten between now and the end of the season. That'll definitely see us through as champions. 4 games left. And then we work out where we go next year. Over the top, look at this, man. 13 shots, 4 on target. I don't want to step up either, because I know if I step up, I know exactly what's going to happen. Oh, we might have to. Let's push our line of engagement higher. Off the bar. Well, there is part of me thinking we're doing it well enough. That do we need to change something? Good cross the back post. Oh, keepers with a save, and now they're on the counter attack. We have changed the left back, by the way. Put Kerej on and put him as a complete wing back, so hopefully he can get up and about, but is it going to work? Free kick, Cape Town. McQueen are just over the top. Corner. Ball's come in. Headed away. Come on, it's all Spurs, isn't it? Oh, it was on me. Poor touch. Win it back. Oh, just launched it straight back to the keeper. Right, Abdu maybe needs to change. Braithwaite can come on. Oh, I was going to say not like that. Don't let us concede from there. Well, it's now a corner. No, corner's gone. Do I take the work of the ball off? Out. Pass into space. Let's go attacking. I don't want to go attacking, but Eric Dyer another day. That is top quality console. Really, really good. Really good. I can't believe we didn't have that one. Oh, that's how we do it. That's how we do it. The McQueeners combine. Braithwaite to Mafkane, McQueener across, tap in. You can't beat to Steve Moore never dies. No, that was elite level. What a touch that is from McQueener. And Vincent's there just to tap it in. You know, given the fact McQueener came from the Black Leopards, he's looked pretty solid since he's come through for us. Like, he's clearly been able to play at a higher level than what we had last year. I was about to say the issue we've got now. Get Rich on the on the phone, get for the podcast titles. No, Rich needs to stop with podcast titles. Have we got something in us? 5 minutes to go. How badly do we want the title? Braithwaite. Nkwali. Koopstad. Keresh blocked. Oh, it's corner. It's a corner. Last ditch defending from the Hungry Lions. Keeper comes in. Part of me thinks I need to go positive because I don't know if we're going to see this one out. Mefkane is looking a bit tired. You know what? Let's go with Mkwanzi. Put a centre half on just to try and give some fresh legs. Is it going to work? A draw's fine. Stars have got a win though, so we're only 1 point clear. Oof, a draw's better than nothing, but one of those days, I'll just say. But let's leave it at that. Four matches to go. That's that. Ooh, is that the match that might define the title race? Could do, couldn't it? It could. Seven games unbeaten is a new record. That is worrying. That is worrying that that's the record. That suggests we haven't done too good. You know what I mean? You think the US Open Cup run is going to be over immediately? Like all the teams that could have played in the US Pyramid. You go into Miami. Yeah, that's going to be tough. That is going to be tough. I mean, it depends on who you are, doesn't it? Like, you know, if you're someone very, very good, then it's not going to be that bad. But if you're like, you know, Mississippi or something. Slemen are in Division 2. Oh, no. Don't say that, because now I'm going to be like, oh, I have to go and save them. In terms of jobs that are available for next year, Aswan in the Egyptian League, but looks like they're getting relegated. Let's stay focused on Cape Town at this point. Okay. Trying to keep things simple. Okay. Kasrik Stars, then Barocca, then Uppington, and then Vendor. Okay, at that point, this isn't the time of the job hunt. No, of course it's not. Of course it's not. Of course it's not. Korja's taking charge of the Hungry Lions. So straight after that match, he went and became the Hungry Lions coach. So fair enough. What job did he leave? It was the under-19s, right? Okay. 50 best wonder kids. It won't be one of ours, will it? Oh, actually, Cape Town's got a wonder kid in there. McQuaina. Number 40. There we go, look at that. I know he's not technically one of ours, but he also technically is, right? $205,000 from Stellenbosch. We could pay that. We'll have to see. We haven't even started to plan for next year yet. Maybe after Kasrik we'll look at some contracts and try and like offer some deals out, but do we presume that I guess we can presume now that we're going up, right? Surely. I mean we're just shy of £800,000 in debt, so that might be a concern. How the finances, awful. Finances are falling. Look at that. 800 grand down. Transfer budget's high, which I find bizarre because we brought a lot of money in. So 375 grand. We've only spent 140, which, you know, I guess in this situation is quite a lot. Job performance, B-. Fans, B. Promotion hopeful, set for running. This will be it then. This is what we're going to try and do now. I'm sure a cheeky promotion would help things, though, surely. Robbing a bank. Well, maybe robbing a bank, but we'll have to see. I'd rather not have to rely on that. But we play 6th, 3rd, 16th and 11th. The Stars play 11th, 15th, 9th and 5th. So, Barocca actually, they've got to play 4th, us, 6th and 10th. They're probably out of it. So, yeah, it's probably between us and the Stars to go for the title. You would think. Even Dan, we're not going to rob a bank. We're not. Just so that everyone knows we're not doing it. Let's go and anger everyone. Oh, look at that. They're happy. Apart from Vincent McQueen, who's the guy we need to score the goals. Even Sir Dixie, how are you, buddy? Welcome in. Bennett McQueen has done well. Need to tell him he's doing well. I hope you're good, my friend. Little reminder as well, by the way, to anyone who's on YouTube, make sure you drop a follow on the YouTube channel there, and ping a like on the stream as well. That'd be much appreciated. And if you're in Twitch and you've not followed the Twitch channel, do the same there. Make sure you follow. Show the channel some love. Be officially one of the team. Let's put Zebra back in for McQuarrie. McQueen is going to be out for another 3 months. I mean, yeah, he's missed the season, hasn't he? Yeah, oh yeah, and join the Discord as well. And join the Discord. There's loads of cool ways to support, isn't there? Is Freddie Adu still active in football? I don't think so. He was a great talent in FM. Way back in the day. Way back. So here we go then. Cape Town versus the Keswick Stars. Cape Town in white and blue. Keswick in yellow and blue stripes. Zebra down the line. Crossed. Hits Mazeko. And Zebra's out of position. So this could cause a few problems. Caused one major problem, didn't it? The major problem was that there's a goal within 90 seconds. Oh. Damn it. Come on, McQueen has given the ball away. That's not like him. We're not going to have to do this. We're not going to have to come back from like 3-0 down again, are we? Great challenge by McQueen. But he's giving it to nobody because he's the one that's meant to be there picking the ball up. Oh, well intercepted. Oh, God, McQueen. What a run. What a run that was. That's why he's in the top 50 Wonder Kids. Picks the ball up, intercepts on the halfway line, then drives forward. He's the man who's supposed to be on the end of that. Sir Dixie always believes. Thank you, Sir Dixie. There's been a goal at JDR Stars. No, there hasn't. It's 0-0. Thought it was a goal at JDR Stars because they went ahead of us, but nope. It's still 0-0. That's how tight it is. McQueen is the African Messi. I think he possibly is, actually, yeah. Oh, what a ball. Oh. Zebra's gone and made a mistake again. Great challenge by Brown. Mifkani over the top. McQueen is through. Oh! Unselfishly puts the ball on the plate for Abdu again. Yes, McQueen. I thought he was going to get brought down there as well. But he doesn't. corner. Mzizi crosses it in. Oh! Kumalo makes it 3-1. I'm not sure how it's gone in. But that's 5 shots, 5 on target. 3 goals. Gets the header. Keeper can't get there. It's absolute postage stamp. What about that? McQueen has gone off injured now. Oh dear. That's not good news. That's not good news at all, actually. Please don't say that's his season over. We'll put Bennett McQueen up top. We'll bring Braithwaite on the wing. Abdu can go on the wing if needs be, and we can go to 4-2-3-1. We could do that. JDR Stars are winning. So there's only 1 point in it. Equal goal difference as well. Both on plus 22. This is going to go to the wire, innit? Good cross, no one's there. Zombie picks it up. Gets the byline. Crossed in. McQueen! Get in. The former Black Leopards midfielder. Makes it 4. We've got to believe we can get a point now, surely. And this is against the Kazakh Stars, who are 6th. We are not mucking around today. I hate when FM just picks the team and doesn't let you go 1 point behind. Yeah, there's an absolute rocket up the minute. I mean, that's, you know, I guess that's the thing in real life as well. You just can't let your foot off the gas. Mifkane might have to come off in the second half, maybe replaced by Razim Bennett. But let's keep it as it is for now. We could do with the Stars conceding. They're playing Vendor. We're a Vendor. 11th. Well, we'll see. I'll say 4-1. I'm reasonably confident we can get a point here. Not messing about today apart from the first 90 seconds. The first 90 seconds is you know, you can't lose the title in the first 90 seconds. I mean, you really can. We were a little bit off the pace at that point. Let's put Bennett on, get him back in the first team, get some minutes under his belt. One thing's for sure, Jose Mourinho's still not fired, or not yet. He's trying his best. Are we going to see the game out? Is it going to work for us? I reckon Zombie maybe needs a bit of a rest. So just get those legs straightened out a bit. Zeba, Brown, over the top. That's not going to go for McQueen. Can't make any more changes. Ball's gone long. Good save. Badgies with a save. Oh, keeper's come and fumbled. Oh, he's just got to catch that. Hold on to it. No pressure at all. Get that clipped. Keeper clanger. Will Mourinho beat £15 million compensation? Maybe, because the tax laws in Turkey are really low, aren't they? So maybe. And plus he'll probably have a longer contract left, I'd imagine. But I don't know. End of the day, if you sack Mourinho, like, who are you going to get that's better? Realistically. Right, okay. This is This is not what we wanted, is it? How does he get through the middle of two defenders there? Right, 4-3. That finished. That shouldn't have been 4-3, should it? I said at 4-1, I said we can maybe get a point. So JDR Stars won 3-0. So their goal difference is plus 24. Our goal difference is now only plus 21 because we let 3 goals in. Oof. McQuain out for 3 months. You've got to be kidding me. Oh dear. It's the easy way, the hard way, and the TJ way, innit? Oh. He just walked in on the collapse. Well, we were 4-1 up, console, and also you're banned after bloody Tuesday's stream, when all we got was defeats. But yeah, we were 4-1 up. We won 4-3. There's 3 games left of the season. We're 1 point clear of JDR Stars, who've now managed to improve their goal difference quite considerably. Because we decided to just let goals in. And then our star striker, who we've had on loan, and who's now one of the next Gen 50, and is labelled the next Benny McCarthy, because of course he is. He is now injured for 3 months. So yeah. He scored 14 and 22. He's got 15. He's got 5 assists, 2 of which have been in the last match, I think. But I guess it just means that we do it the other way, right? We do it the other way. We just go and we win it without him, presumably. Musterman doesn't make too much difference. 3 weeks, 3 months is the end of his Spurs career either way, by the looks of it. Yeah, that's true. I mean, he's off back to Stellenbosch, irrespective. Where he goes next, who knows? There's no buyout clause, unfortunately. He's got a buyout clause in his contract. It's 200 grand. We could probably stretch to it and try and sign him, but I think we maybe try that in the summer. I guess we also don't know where we are next year, but let's work on the assumption that we're still at the Spurs. We're still at Cape Town. We're certainly not going to be in Saudi Arabia, we know that much. There's another one of our under-19s has gone off to be a manager. Oh no, he's come. Oh, he's come to us. Has he? Yes, he's come to us from JDR Stars. That, yes, there we go. Check his injury history. Do you reckon he's had a few? He's had a couple. Hamstrings, knees, ankles, hernias. It seems weird that they've sent him straight to specialist, doesn't it? And we're paying for it as well. That seems unfair. That we've got to foot the bill for his injury. New youth take, here we go. Irvin Trumpeter. I'm staying. I am not going anywhere. I'm staying for Irvin Trumpeter. Clip that. That's what we need. Aggression 16, flair 16, teamwork 15, acceleration 14. Everything else, not very good. But Irvin Trumpeter, he's just... I'm going to get Trumpeter on the back of my shirt. And McKeezy looks all right as well, actually. 2-footed, good work rate, good tackling, good bravery, good aggression. Oh, we've got a couple of decent players, haven't we? Quinene? I don't know how you pronounce that. Acceleration of 6 is concerning, but jumping reach of 15 is fine. There's not really much else there, is there? Manguni, finishing of 10, acceleration of 14. Might improve, maybe. Kenny Cooper, sweeper keeper, 16 determination, nothing much else. Arbor and Fortune, it's reasonable. That's why we move for facilities. It is, yeah. We get some players in who look like they might be half decent. Yeah, you need to turn some youngsters in, don't you? Then again, though, if we were going for a save where we only went for facilities, we'd be at Generation Foot, wouldn't we? 6'5" centre half. 16 years old, technical central defender? I don't think so. Not on my shift. Thank you very much. Judas Nonyene, Romario Langa. The decent ones. You know what? Couple of alright players there, but Irvin Trumpeter's my guy. Whether he's good or not, who knows, but that name alone, that's what I want. Right, 3 games. Barocca, Uppington, Venda. 3 games, 3 wins needed, really, isn't it? £140,000 has just been paid in and it's not touched the sides. Have we rolled everything on promotion? We have, haven't we? We said, right, roll the dice. Season preview, we were 1 to 91 on to get promoted. We might not get the 200 grand, you're right. But also, we might be able to afford that somewhere else. Yeah. Straight on the 74 fold hacker. I tell you what, if the Casri Stars come in, then we're all right, aren't we? If Cape Town Stars come in, Cape Town Spurs come in, we're okay, aren't we? Get them in. Our goalkeeper's ill. Does FM do this deliberately? Like, this is a thing, isn't it? Where it gets you to the point where it's like, right, you're in a title race, and then they're just going to injure your star striker, and then it's like, oh, hey, you know what? I reckon your goalkeeper's got a cold as well. And it's a cold, and you're like, do I play him? Do I not play him? Because at the minute, he's one of the best goalkeepers in the league. As we've just seen here. You know, he's the best goalkeeper in the league. So it's now like, do we not play him and then put old dodgy hands back in goal? Like the key injury 2 days before an FA Cup for a Champions League final. Yeah. Or, you know, getting sacked before a Europa League final. Hello, Larissa. To quote Francesco Bernoulli from Cars 2, to truly crush one's dream, you must first raise their hopes very high. I feel as though that's what we do around here. I feel like we raise hopes highly and then we crush them. Right. Badges is back in though. He reckons he can play. He's doing light training. All you need to do is just save the ball. That's all you got to do. Save the ball. Who are we playing next? We're playing Uppington. Oh, we're playing bottom of the league. Oh no, Barocca. Oh, Barocca are third. Oh. I don't really need him to catch the ball. He could just save the ball. I mean, well, if he's going to try and collect crosses, he could do a catch of the ball after the last thing they did, where he's just like, oh, you know what? I'm just going to do this. And it's like, oh, it's not a good idea, is it, mate? Coming for the ball and missing it. Let's try that. So obviously we've got no McQuainer. No Braithwaite. Inside forward and attack. Okay. Tell you what, that might be a bit more interesting. Let's do that. See if we can add a bit more. Plus, he can go more as a 4-2-3-1 as well. He can move in the inside, then we can move Abdu back out, or we can move McQuainer back out if we need to. Right, come on then. This game against Barocca is going to be a big one. Let's beat Vitamin FC, shall we? Music's very chill, given the fact that it's like a end of season title decider, isn't it? JDR Stars have taken the lead. Yeah, another penalty. Coolest thing happened when you went to Cape Town. Hang on, let me read that later. Ball's crossed in, nodded away. Of course they got a penalty. Of course they did. Oh. Right. Okay. Demand more. Probably should have been encouraged, but we'll go for demand more first. I mean, the title challenge was fun while it lasted, wasn't it? Zeba. Koopstad. Back inside. Abdu. Across. Oh, McQuainer. How's he headed over from there? Zeba clears straight to their player. The hook clearance. What's he doing? Little step over. Oh. It's a great bit of animation, but what are we doing? Look at this on the wing, by the way. When he gets around here, watch the sort of like step on the ball, drag back. That's class. That is absolutely class. But it's no good. It's literally no good applauding it and going, yeah, well done. Oh dear. McQueen is overwhelmed. 2-0 down. JDR Stars are 1-1, so all we need to do is pull level. And we need a 5-goal swing. Feels like we need a lot now, doesn't it? Somi inside. Oh, we've won it back. Oh, now we got a penalty. Our turn for a penalty. It's not contentious at all. It's blatant. Mefkane steps up, straight down the middle. Oh, when you see a Rabona in the game, it's so cool. Console. It's like bang on. Right, 2-1, okay? Tell you those fists going. Don't lose faith. We can do this. There's a bit of nerves. How do we change this up? Who do we change? Braithwaite for McQuainer? Actually, Somi's maybe looking a bit nervous now. McQuainer back up top. Let's try that. Centre half's looking nervous as well. Oh, no celebration, just run to the halfway line. Sometimes you got to. Sometimes that's all there is. Just get the ball and go. Right. Let's see how we're looking. McQueen is 6'5". Corner from the opposition. Cleared away. Oh, nicely picked up. Abdu. Given away. Right, okay. Yeah, okay, so we need to make something changing now, don't we? And everyone's nervous on the bench. Right, okay. I think we're just going to have to do that. Go back to 4-2-4, aren't we? Hope for the best. Oh, dear. I know, Zeep, I know. It's just... like, I think the problem is that you can see it coming a mile off as well. You know? We're level on points with the Spurs, with the Stars at this point. Are they looking like dropping points? Well, they are. I mean, they've dropped. They're drawing there. Afghani off the post. Problem as well is our next match against bottom of the league, so clearly we're going to lose that one. You know? If ever there's a match you lose on FM, it's that match. Oh, and here's 4. Here's the 4th. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Like, it was all looking so well. It was all looking so good. I think we now go into a promotion playoff. They have been disgustingly efficient in front of goal. Yeah. I think that's fair. Goal difference wasn't going to be important. It is at the minute because we're joint on points. Is this reverting back to the TJ way? And now the Stars have scored. And now they've scored. That was disgusting. Barocca have locked in third. They scored in the 89th minute to win. They're now 2 points clear. Oh. Right, that's... Yeah, this is the TJ way again, isn't it? Sorry, everyone. But at the end of the day, we don't need to win this trophy, so in a sense, that's fine. You know, all we need to do is we just need to get promoted. Oh, I can't believe I'm scaling back my ambitions. Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Exactly. We only need the Champions League. We don't need the first division trophy in South Africa. As long as we get promoted, that's what teams will look at. And they'll be like, hey, you're the guy that got the team promoted. And be like, yeah, we are, yeah. So that's what we need to be thinking about. Yeah, so let's just do that. The real rewards at this level are the badges. Don't you talk to me about coaching badges, Z. Let's just have a little teeny tiny little nosy, shall we? Is there anything that's remotely interesting? No, not at the minute. Not at the minute. Evening, Hendo. How are you, buddy? Welcome in. Welcome in. It's worth checking, actually. What's my contract status? 2 years. Right, okay. But then again, I suppose technically if I don't win the league, are they going to be upset? Maybe. Potentially. But I guess the fact, we can lose against the bottom of the league. We're going to lose against bottom of the league, aren't we? and then we'll hammer Vrenda, and it won't even matter. Yeah, that's what feels like it's the way that's going to be. Yeah. Who have they got? I mean, look at that. 5 wins on the bounce. So they face Swallows now and the Cosmos. Okay, so 4th and 9th. So it's not inconceivable that, they might slip. Swallows are on pretty good form as well. Cosmos, not so much. You think about what was said on Monday, things we'd like to see in FM. Okay, go for it. What are we thinking? Because I think tonight's discussion is something that we're going to talk about tomorrow on the podcast record, and it's going to be the possibility of an FM convention. Would that be a thing? More jovial or comedic suspensions, training ground bust up or someone has slept with No, that's The Sims. We don't need that. We don't need all this extra bullshit. Well, what we need, right? What we need, instead of all these like silly little extra stuff in the background, what we need is real life footballers to stop being cunts. Do you know what I mean? And then we don't have to then consider putting them into the game. Like, oh, I wish my star striker could go to jail for being a predator. No, I don't want that. I don't want that at all. Like, oh, wouldn't it be really funny if, like, you know, your striker gets twatted by some member of the paparazzi? No, it wouldn't. Oh, what if he's out on the piss? Well, then he's a dickhead. Yeah. Oh, you missed a cracking one, Rugio, at the live show. If you've not seen it on Patreon yet, Malteser Falcon was like, "Oh, I want draft mode improved." And I was like, "Right, what do you want to improve about draft mode?" He went, "Oh, other people's internet to work." I was like, "Right, so you want other people's internet to work, then, not draft mode?" I was like, "That's not really fixing draft mode, is it? Other people's internet." I think that's a little bit beyond Miles's job description. Oh, I'd like one of my players to start smoking. You know. Do you reckon I can get a player addicted to snooze? Like, no, we don't need that. Mal wants the full fibre package included in the price of FM. I think he does, yeah. It serves him right for living like in the arse end of nowhere. You know. I thought it'd be funny, but now I mention it does sound ridiculous. Sometimes it's when you say it out loud, isn't it? It was like at the live show, like, oh, I want to throw a water bottle. You don't. It's a rare injury that's actually in games crashed their golf car. That's fair enough. That's far enough. Yeah, we don't need that. Right, come on then, Cape Town Spurs. Here we go. Quarantine Cyclist in, by the way. Welcome. And old man Phil's here as well. Hello, Phil. Hope you're good, my friend. Welcome in. We are well here, although we are 2 games away from what we thought was going to be a title. And it now looks like it's slipping away from our hands. JD Stars are now 1-0 up after 3 minutes against the Swallows. Swallows have equalised, but we're playing bottom of the league. So I think we can all tell what's going to happen here. Oh, how did that stay out? Unbelievable. Right, get that defensive line back there. Didn't second yellow card have a player who fell out of his attic? Did he? Is that not second yellow card messing about with the database, though? I want someone who injures themselves with secateurs doing gardening. Or I want one player to be injured because he yawned too much and got a little bit of cramp in his jaw. You know that one? That's awful, isn't it? That's the one. Right, let's be a bit more expressive. They're sitting very, very deep. we probably can't work the ball in the box, can we? We probably need to be a little bit more, sling those balls in from high. That's what she said. McQuarrie. Bennett. Yes! Mafakane. Get it, Uppington, yeah. Great finish. What does that do? Stars and Swallows are still 1-1. That sounds like a dirty nightclub, that, doesn't it? Hello, welcome to Stars and Swallows. Oh, no, Hendo, stop doing shit football banter. Right, timeouts, please. Right, we're not doing... Right, shit football banter gets timed out. New rule. It may be too complex, but player behaviour could be more prominent. Late for training, don't manage them properly, becomes regular. But it has to be done for... It can only be done for new gens, though, because they're not going to do it for actual players in the database, because it's for legal reasons. That, like, SI have said that 1,000,000 times. They've said it 1,000,000 times that they can't have it. Why do people keep asking for the same thing? Do you know what actually FM needs is a toggle button so you can switch between views at a click of a button. Like a director mode almost. On director mode would probably be like step out and watch the whole game. Yeah, toggle views would be quite handy. Yeah, like a hotkeys or something. Integrate with a stream deck, I suppose. It's called a mouse. Yeah, console players don't have those though. I've been searching for a shit footy banter free zone my entire life. Oh, it's here. It's here. We don't do it. Like, we barely even talk about real football, and anything that's like really shit lazy football banter, nah, it's gone. I'm not having it. As a professional comedian, I can't be seen to condone it. The prospect of the Unity engine is exciting. It is. Have you addressed the comment about your official database for the price from your video earlier? Yes, yeah, people have mentioned it. All right, mistakes happen. Big deal. Move on. Shot that about 3 weeks ago. My editor was ill. I haven't looked back yet. I was put on this morning, and yeah, there you go. Fine, we can re-edit it. Not a problem. To be fair, it's hardly a video that's gone viral, so it's not like it's upset anybody, really. I think I've had about 3 comments about it, so yeah. Swallows are winning. Get in. Is it playoffs for second or third? We're not. We don't need playoffs. Where we're going, we don't need playoffs. We can lose the season on the last game of the season. Ooh, say in the profile of Musterman data view, just click on toggle button. Mefkane. Oof. Almost. You say second place, Tony calls them losers. Yeah, it is second is first of the losers. Right, thing is, we need to up our goal difference as well, so if I encourage, that's going to upset everybody, but Gens Musterman was an absolute legend. Oh, almost. Keep our eyes on the scores. Still 2-1. Keep our eyes on players' health. We're nudging over. We're nudging over. Just rest these players. Rest them. Corner comes in, nodded away. Pull down the line. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nooms allow. Oh, he's put that wide. And Stars have equalised. Oh, no. JDR Stars equalised. When? 92 minutes. It is a must-win game. It is. Phil, it all comes down to this. Everyone, it all comes down to this. Oh, no. What a difference the world makes as well. We're coming into the final game of the season having to win to be champions. The Black Leopards have to win to stay up. We're playing Vendor, who are 11th. JDR are away to Cosmos, who are 9th. Of course, Vendor's form is dreadful. Oh, no. And they beat us last time. Cosmos's form is a bit all over the place as well. This is not disaster class, Gav. This is one defeat. One defeat has ruined it. Look. That's where it went. One defeat. The rest of that form is absolutely fine. Everyone loves to be over dramatic, don't they, in FM? Everyone loves to be over dramatic. Win and we go up. Yeah, that's all it needs to be. But I don't even know if it's win and go up. I think it's win and, well, we might end up in the playoffs possibly. Yeah, win the title and you're through. Come second, you're into the playoff mini league. FM loves drama for precisely no reason. I mean, look, I'm all for drama. That's what the game's about. You don't want to just sit and click, have continue manager, spacebar manager. So in a sense, I'm all for that. But right now, I'd rather it wasn't. Right now, I'd rather it just got to the point where I could just, mosey on into the Premier Division and have a great time. That's all I want. And then I want to start talking about FM Con. That's what I want to talk about next. Can we make an FM convention? What would it look like? And I do think the idea of just creators talking about FM is boring. I think it would need to be something more than that. God, I've got a bee in my bonnet tonight, haven't I? FM console. We could have you as well. We'd need you as a little side venture console, because you'd have to cover all aspects. So we can give you a small stage to demonstrate your console wares. Because there will be something. There's given how many players there are now on mobile and console, It's a huge untapped market. I don't play it. That's why I don't cover it on the podcast. But do you know what I mean? There's a lot of people that do. So there needs to be something that's there for those people. Yeah, 9 million's a lot. 9 million is a lot. And you know, as a community, as a well, this is the small part of the community, the wider FM community. You know, those people need to be serviced as well. We need a large venue to fit them all in. Well, we don't know how tall they are, Zeke. They might all be. They might all be the size of Gary Barlow. We could fit them all in. If one of them is the size of Gary Barlow's son, no chance. And he is only 6'2". He's not even a giant. Side Venture FM Console is now setting up a rival convention for console players. Yeah, he can do that. But you know what? He hasn't got a mouse, has he? So, Ian and Katie, how are you, pal? Welcome. I'm not holding a team meeting, am I? Oh, you know what? Let's just do it. We're the better team. Let's go and do it. Who do we think's going to win? Us. That was a low blow. Yeah. What about the mouse? Yeah. There was a few seconds there I was like, what have I said? What have I said? Plus, as well, for setting everything up, you'd have to get like loads of like, you know, PS5s and stuff, and it'd just be too much of a faff. So right, here we go then. This is us. Last game of the season. Let's go direct. Let's. Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, timed out, Hendo, because of bad football chat. Like, you've been around. So, yeah. It's a thing that I'm trying to. I instilled it pretty hard, and then we were fine. And I think because we've now come to a team that's got Spurs in the title, and everyone goes, "I'll tell you who doesn't win a game is Spurs," right? And it's like, oh man, like, do you know what I mean? Nah. It was like there was one at the live show as well, and I was just like, oh god, this is just like, really? Are we still doing references about like Stoke? I think it was like Stoke or something. I was like, oh, come on, people, professional comedian in the house here. Try better. So yeah. So like that now, we just get rid of it. It's just, we're not going to do anything about it. We just go, no more for you. I'd argue if you're asking for it playing a Spurs, time Katie out. Only joking. But this is the thing though, isn't it? Like, because people have said as well about doing, I mean, you do that for every single football team, because no football team wins. Unless you're Man City, nobody wins. You know what I mean? So yeah, people were just sort of saying like, oh, you know what, we need to do do a convention at a football team. And I was just like, but we can't, because like football fans are just fannies, aren't they? Right, last game of the season, then we'll talk about, you know, how football fans are fannies. Right, let's go. Vendor at home, Cape Town Spurs in the white, Vendor in the black. Our eyes are on Jomo Cosmos. We need them to do us a huge favour. Abdu puts it in. Oh, with Kane over the top there. Oh, I think the idea of playing an actual football match isn't great. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that, Salty, at all. This isn't a charity event. Bennett pulls it back. How have we missed that one? Oh. Also, as well, football fans are among the worst non-criminal human beings on the planet. Also, some of them are criminal human beings, and also some of the worst people. I'd also put footballers in that bracket as well. Yeah, we can get Freddie Adu to do a cameo. In fact, Freddie Adu's already done an interview for Sport Bible, so it's not like he's unattainable. Like, you know, he is reachable. If we could do it, we could maybe try. Jack's already interviewed him before, Jack Kenmare. So it's not impossible. Being a football fan and being a criminal isn't mutually exclusive. It's not. It's not. In some areas, it's actually encouraged. I mean, still 0-0. Let's go up to a higher level of press. At this moment in time, if it stays 0-0, we lose on goal difference. Intercepted. Abdu. Koopstad. Mzomi. Who's in the area? McQuain are off the underside of the bar. Work the ball in the box off. Let's just see what we can do instead. Oh dear. Oh dear. Ooh. That was close. By my maths, is it right that if JD Stars lose and we draw, we'd win the title? That would work, wouldn't it? Oh, it might do. It might do. Metal Bard, I love your voice. You need to work on radio or TV. Yeah, you know what? I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. I feel like I've got a good voice for radio and certainly a face for radio as well. Before anyone else says it, my fans get through. Oh, yeah. It was one of those things I was trying to work out before ironically before lockdown. I was trying to work out for voiceover work. Oh, piss off. Oh, God. Yeah, here's me complaining about bad banter and I go and chuck that one in. Oh, man. Unbelievable. Goal from a set piece right before half time. What are we doing? Of course it's his first ever goal. Of course it is. This is the content we're here for. Oh, it's just so obvious, and like FM's so predictable. What are we gonna do? You can go inverted, I think. I have a lovely voice to play piano. I mean, it's out there, Dagomar. I appreciate that. You've gone for the Musterman angle of just, you know, say something weird. We're back in. We're back in. Logan Brown at the back post. Come on, everyone. Keepers came for it. Missed it. Hit the space bar on a cold night in Stoke. I can't time out on YouTube. Quarantine cyclist. I can certainly try. I can certainly try. I mean, I'm all for it, Muster Man. If there's more sort of like surrealist comments. Oh no! Oh, what a block! What a block! Is Denise Van Outen on Cameo? She's on Crime Watch. No. Still not even true. Still not even true. Yeah, I'll tell you what. FM convention. Denise Van Outen's DJing. You better believe we're making that happen. Yeah. Getting to play Gangster's Paradise on a constant loop. 0-0 between Jomo Cosmos and JD Stars. 1-1 for us. We need a goal. Stars have scored. Another penalty. Another penalty. So close, everyone. We nearly got there. Nearly, but it's not enough. Danny Bear was the other one, yeah. She might be more affordable. Ironically, back in the day, she was probably more expensive. Vastly more expensive, I would imagine. Less murderous. Yeah. Not murderous, just less. Lola McQuainer. Oh, gives it away. It's a bit of nerves, isn't there? You can feel the nerves. Mifkane. Bottom corner. The real winners go up through the playoffs. It's the best way. It's the best way, Sir Dixie. We know that. Yeah. That's the real quiz. Bottom corner. How is Denise Van Outen and Danny Bear still making work that they don't need Cameo? Oh, Dr. Carl Kennedy's on Cameo. Kevin from The Office is on Cameo, making an absolute fortune as well. Oh, we've done everything we need to do. It was Fort Boyard Melinda Messenger, was it? You know what? Let's just get Jet from Gladiators. That's what we all want. You know what I mean? It's what I want. Not necessarily sure that she's that I'm what she wants, but she only lives in Yarm as well. She's not that far away. We could carpool on the way down. Good block. Oh. Oh. We've gone from sadness to less sadness. This match is a proper. This is TJ Ball, isn't it? Right here. We just need a goal from Jomo Cosmos. Come on, Jomo Cosmos, give us something. Six minutes of time added on. Keep us come. Yeah, Joe Moore going to score now, aren't they? Who could have seen that coming? Not me, apparently, Sir Dixie. Not me. Joe Moore's have scored. Oh, no. Oh my. Oh. Oh dear. A 93rd minute penalty. They scored in the 92nd minute. Oh. It's me, innit? It's me. I'm in the word. Right. Okay. Last year, by the way, we didn't have this reference, but I understand after Mrs. J has been listening to Taylor Swift on an endless loop for the last year. I believe it's me. I'm the problem. It's me. Oh. Oh dear. Oh. Well, I mean, there is that, you know. Don't mean to mention it, but it doesn't have an FM25. No. I'm pretty sure it does. I'm pretty sure that it's actually hard coded that it will have an FM25. This, of course, is a bit of a concern now. Board very disappointed with club progress. Whoops. Because we've obviously not been promoted yet. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Like, I mean, just yeah, to look at it like that, that's the thing, innit? 93rd minute they equalised. We'd already conceded the 92nd. We're getting sacked before the playoff final. Is it time to look for another job just in case? Oh, hello, Hus Agadia. If it wasn't for the 93rd minute, no one in South Africa would score any important goals. Yeah. I mean, if anything, I think that there's probably some betting has gone on here. Yeah. I'm not saying definitely, but I'm saying it's likely. Right? So, just putting it out there. And remember, I did say something silly like, let's win the African Champions League first. So again, I'm obviously limiting where we go next. Unless we move to Asia and we come back. The word shady is being thrown around along with syndicate. Yes. I mean, the question is, at what point do we get sacked? Because we're not in the insecure bit just yet. That's good, I suppose. It's only normal for me to look at this point and be like, I just have to double check. I'm not saying that I've got a lack of belief in my own ability, but it's more about the game. The game doesn't seem to like me very much. Yeah. I'm not asking for coaching badges. Just in case that's anyone's next idea, going, hey, tell you what, Tony, how about you ask for some coaching badges? No. Right, so Koopstad's already leaving. McQuainer probably does need a new deal. And on less wages as well. Miff Carney, do you want to stay? Oh, he will. He's on 800. He wants 100. He wants a grand. Take that expensive increase off. Let's put Logan Brown on a new deal as well. Abu, maybe we let him go because he's a bit older. Caleb, I don't think he's that good, really. I don't think he's come great. We haven't really played him a lot either. 10 games. Starting employed save for the Pentagon, got the Black Leopards job. Yeah, managed to win the second division. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, good. Well done for that. Yeah, we got the Black Leopards job. Did not win anything. We're now in our second job. We also have not won anything. So but it's not about winning, is it, really, when you think about it? It's all about having a nice time. And we're not having a nice time either. So some of what I'm saying is really just for me, I think. You know what I mean? You can't get sacked if you ignore any letters they send you. Straight. I didn't get a letter. Wait a minute, didn't get a letter. Shut up, man. You're lying. It's Tony's way of saying show off. Yeah, exactly, yeah. The real winners are the friends we make along the way. We have got the playoffs now, Phil. Yes, that's right. We've done the playoffs. The mini league against Richards Bay, Barocca, and ourselves. Obviously, Barocca who just spanked us 5-1. If it wasn't for those pesky Baroccans, then we'd have been fine. Right, let's see what we can do, shall we? You went to make a tea. Oh, Phil, if you went to make a tea, you've missed Tell me you didn't miss the last few moments. That was everything. That was peak FM. It's continent, therefore it's journey, not winning. Yeah, exactly. You know, it's not like we're doing British Steel or whatever, where we have to win everything. This is all about just, you know, being the greatest team on the continent, which, let's face it, is much easier. Right? So what's the situation here then? Do we just play 3 matches and that's it? Is that what the rules are? 1, 2, 3, 4 games. All right, so you play each team twice. Okay. The winner's promoted. The winner is promoted. Goal difference comes into it. Okay, so the winner is the one that goes through. Right, okay, fine, okay. Right, we can do this. We can. Obviously, it would have been nice if we'd have had McQuainer to have helped, but we haven't. So we just crack on with it. Talking about the convention, specifically catering. Can we get one of those giant cheese wheels where you mix it with pasta? I believe so. But I think we're going to have to get mainly carb options. I think. I was thinking some sort of like, I was thinking food trucks. Do you know what I mean? But I guess it depends upon where we do it, because if it's in some sort of like conference center or exhibition center, then they might already have some access to food vendors, or some sort of like some local people that might be like, hey, we'll come down and do it. Also, do we know anyone in the FM space who's a DJ who would be fine to, you know, cover until Denise Van Houten gets there? That's the question. Of course, Logan Brown's suspended. Of course he is. Why would he not be? Why would he not be? At least FM 25 and 26 and 27 are pushed back. You might have won half the Pentagon. Oh, shut up, Tuny. No. D-Boy has half of the letters of DJ. Fair. DJ Pedro can DJ. Do that. I have many DJ friends who DJ trance and progressive house. Yeah, there you go. That'll work. That'll work. DJ Campbell in. Get them all. Or maybe we just get Scooter. Booking your travel. We haven't got the convention sorted yet, Phil, but yeah, get your travel booked. Old man Phil will come. Get him on the hooches. He'll have a great time. Nice to go. Abdu. Paula Abdu. Plug an Alexa in, the crowd can pick their own songs. Oh, Slate, have you, like, how do I word this politely? Have you seen the people we've got in the chat? So, sometimes, some of the things they come up with. I mean, we're not letting them loose on picking songs. I mean, we have to really limit a lot of stuff. You know, like, it would be lovely to be able to trust everybody to not come up with stupid stuff or things that are really shit, but I just don't have enough faith. I'm really sorry. Any real ale at the club? Well, yeah, probably. I'm thinking that we ask a local brewery to rebrand one of their beers. Modding the Alexa would take an entire team. Alexa, say fart. Like, it would be rubbish, wouldn't it? It would be Pantera to the cheeky girls. Yeah, it wouldn't mix nicely at all, would it? What convention? Well, we're talking about booking an FM convention, Phil. I mean, bear in mind, it's a podcast idea at the minute, but it's also an idea I think I'm starting to take fairly seriously, and I'm not necessarily sure that I should be taking it seriously. But I'm wondering, would it be something that could work? And if it is, what would that look like? Because I think that there could be something in it. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you had it. Kevin Fresh, Prince Boateng, just in case we moved on to the Football Manager name songs. Okay, was Kevin Prince Boateng? Is he? Is he? Is he? Just checking. Or was it Jerome Boateng? Not necessarily sure it was George Boateng. No harm in fleshing out the idea. Yeah. It needs lots of fleshing. Because in my head, right, how I'm envisaging it for now is you have one main stage. So theoretically, how I'm presuming is in the best case scenario, right, is we would have 2 spaces, right? A sponsor I'm working on. I'm already working on that one. 2 spaces. One will be large. So one's the main space, and then there's like a sort of additional space running at the side as well. What you'd really want to have is in the main space, you want to have like a staging area. So if it was over the course of a weekend, for example. So again, let's look at best case scenario, then we can always scale back. Best case scenario would be you do live podcast shows, so you could have so say like Saturday morning could be FMT, could do like an early slot. You'd want to have some panels in there, so you'd want to have like an SI women's football panel where the women's division of SI come and talk about women's football. We get some female creators involved, talk about women's football. It would be cool to have like a researchers panel or something, maybe, or some scouts would be good, and they can explain how they go about getting their data into the game and what they do. A match engine team or something would be really interesting to sort of listen to what they've got to talk about. The challenges that they face, moving to Unity, like that for me is what the convention would start to look like. So you'd have those sorts of panels there, rather than asking me and Lelouch or what we think of the game. We'd have that as well, but that wouldn't be the main part of it. The main focus would be like looking at getting someone from SI involved to actually understand what's going on, because that's the bit that you can get creators views every single day of the week, because that's what we talk about on stream, is we give you our opinions of what's going on. What you want to hear is you want to hear from SI, or you want to hear from Miles, so that's where, and those sorts of moments, that's what you wanted to be aiming towards, is getting people like that involved. Evening, Brazilian Fury, how are you, pal? Hope you're well. How's the title challenge? I mean, we are talking about something completely different than titles at this moment in time. So I'd have that. And then you'd maybe have like a creators discussion as well, which again would be fine. I would want to have like a sort of, I'd try and get either like an interview section or a meet and greet or something. Try and get like an old FM legend in would be pretty cool. If we could do that, that'd be mint, wouldn't it? Like how good would it be for a meet and greet with Cherno Samba? Like, yeah. Like, if that was possible, that would be incredible. I'm not saying it's doable. I'm just saying, again, we're talking about, you know, what could be. I mean, it won't be in Aberdeen, Scolari, because no one would get there. You know, what with it not being real and that. Merch stall, absolutely, Rouge, absolutely merch. I mean, that's for me officially, but yeah, no, like you have to have a merch stall. So I'd have one for the FM show, and then we'd try and hook up some vendors. So get people like maybe get people like Full Time Prince, get Mike on there, you know, get him a little stall, classic football shirts, or like sort of non-league football shirt shop or surprise shirts, you know, that would be pretty cool because they do FM boxes, so have them there as well. I'd have like sort of like it might sound stupid. I'd have things like sticker collectors in there and like people streaming like whatnot, so like selling stickers and selling programs and stuff. And that's, for me, is what would make it the convention of, like, there's more things than just turning up and talking about FM. 1-0. Spurs take the lead. So, all of that. Get all the creators to bring a box of T-shirts. Vendor takes a cut. Yeah, exactly. Do it that way. Get Cherno Samba as a guest speaker. Oh, I mean, yeah, like it's absolutely doable to do it, but that costs money, so we'd have to work out, can we afford to do it? Because the things that we need, the things again that would add extra expense are stuff that other people want, which is like, you know, they want like a whole bunch of PCs set out so that they can play LAN and like have a network save on the go, or like a draft on the go that they can sort of jump into and have that running all the time. So that's an expense that's got to be considered. There's obviously the possibility of having a Corinthians collection. Absolutely, yeah. Definitely got to get them. So you'd have all that as sort of your thing. £10 for the day, 15 for 2 days. Oh, I mean, I'd need to sell about 1,000 tickets at that price, Dan. It might need to up itself a little bit. Although, I mean, I know the football shirts fares are like £3, but I think they get a lot more people than 1,000 through the door. So we'd have to work on pricing, but we'd try and keep it as cheap as we possibly could. Well, we'd need to keep it as cheap as we possibly could. I would also have to work out where it's going to be as well, because, you know, London would be the obvious one. But then I guess, you know, you'd look at somewhere like Manchester, Liverpool. You know, it needs to be near an airport so you can convince some internationals to come across. Other things I'd have as well is I would want masterclasses. So say for example we've got console in here tonight, FM console's in there. He can have a little area talking about FM console. Musterman's in. He can have a little area. He can do a talk about, you know, he has like an hour slot explaining how to do Moneyball, like Musterman's Moneyball masterclass. Llama can do one about saves, or RDF Tactics can do a real life tactics garage. So that's what I'm thinking. I might even do my new show. I might write the stand-up show for it. So that's just sort of like, and that, because that's what you need to work out. How do you end it? Like, how do you end the Saturday and how do you end the Sunday? What's your two big ticket items? and how would it work? Because I don't want to do a draft tournament. I don't want to do a tournament. I know people some people want to see that, but for me, it's like it's an extra needless expense because you then have to get like essentially like a TV crew in to film it. Oh, great save. You know, you'd have to get like a TV crew in to essentially film it. You'd need like esports panel and all the machines, and then it's a lot more stress for something that, you know, yes, it would be fun, but would it be the most fun? You know? What would Phil do? Phil, you can have a section just being Phil. Just talk about Phil. Talk about being Phil. Yeah. Give you an hour slot as well. Perfect. Old man Phil talks. Be great. Like a TED talk. Be awesome. Royal Rumble could work. Fury near an airport, and then a place enough space, ideally in an area where folks can get to food and entertainment. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, it probably wouldn't be overly close to all those. So it would need to be close to an airport. Yeah, we'd obviously try and get some food vendors close by as well. You know, you don't want it to be too far from hotels and stuff. You need to make it doable. Do you know what I mean? That's the thing. So Llama's 90-minute lecture on everything from 1992 to 1988. Make Llama like a carnival psychic. Pay him a pound, he gives you a save idea. I'm also going to consider getting Llama ordained so he can marry you if you if that sort of like takes your fancy during the convention. That would be pretty cool, actually. Oh no, actually no, Kev, United City Kev, I think he probably is. His dad was a minister or priest. Oh, what a hit! I'm sure that's probably fine. Phil's talking about how I broke FM24. No, we're not talking about FM24, Phil. We're moving on from that. But yeah, you can talk about that if you want. Zombie 4-0. Look at it. See, when we don't pay attention, we do wins. Don't let Tone touch anything tactically. No, I'm not getting involved. But yeah, that's my thinking as to how I would make it play out. Have some, like I say, have some DJs go on in the night or whatever. And yeah, do it that way. So, there's my thoughts. What's your thoughts? Is it a thing? Is it not a thing? When am I planning it? Asks Old Man Phil. Don't know. I mean, I thought about it. I'll be honest. I thought about it yesterday, and and here we are. So I'm not saying I've given it a lot of thought, but I've now got a spreadsheet, so that's pretty good. Do you know what I mean? Remember, Fire Festival is at least as well as it can't be any worse. Yeah, that's true. The You're Fired Festival. Actually, that's a little bit too Vince McMahon-y, isn't it? If you're doing a convention about a game, I'd argue you need PCs and LAN set up so people can play it. Yeah, exactly. I'd rather have that. I would rather have the LAN set up for that than for a tournament on the big stage. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what I'd rather do. Goodie bags with throwable water bottles. Get them all on mobile challenges. No, not a tournament on the big stage. No, thank you, Rizzo. Yeah, you're with me. Mrs. J was like, oh no, you need a tournament. I was like, no, we don't want that. Like, ultimately, we want people to be like, you know, coming and having some fun, meeting people, not being scared about turning up on your own. You know, that's what we're wanting. You can't really guarantee a mobile challenge because not everyone's going to want to play mobile. And also, we don't know what the Wi-Fi situation is going to be like. Yeah. Love it. Promised a contract extension to a Brazilian, didn't get a work permit. Tried to sign the extension without the permit, declined. Now he's pissed at me breaking the promise. Yeah, that'll happen. It's like when they say, oh, you know, like you said you give me a new contract, and you looked at the contract and it's like ridiculous terms, and it's like, you know what, no, like, I'm not going to pay you that, and he turns it down. Then he kicks off that you didn't offer him a new contract. It's like, I did, but you didn't want those terms. So that's a you problem. The tournament just becomes streamers in a room, which is basically live streaming. Yeah. Yes, exactly. We don't need to see that because we've got, you know, we can do it this way instead. There's no way to tell them it's because of a permit. That's a flaw in the game. Yeah, it is, but it's not a major flaw, is it? It's like a mild inconvenience. Yeah. That's what it is. It's a mild inconvenience. Oh, we could. Well, that's what you could have. We could have one. We could have a booth where you go in and you tell people all the things that you think is shit about the game, and just ultimately whatever you say, the booth just says, you're going, it's just a mild inconvenience. It's just a game. Move on. Doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter. Or actually, you know what? Maybe instead of that, have the booth to be like, you explain your saves. So you essentially do a save update, and then we chop it all together, and you kind of got like a little, that's what I'm looking at, like a guest book almost of everyone's saves. Don't know. Get Steve back and have an actual confessional. We could do that. Promoted if we win this match. Is that true? I mean, we're 1-0 down, so I'm guessing it's probably true. This is the match we'd throw away. McQuaina. Back to Zeba. Brown. Nicely one back. Abdu. Bennett. Thing is, you could have a charity stream in the background if you want a stream element. I mean, you could have just a computer where streamers can just, where, like, you know, streamers could sit and actually just stream from the convention. They book it off in hour slots. You could do that. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be like another bit of sort of promo for the event as well. I used the editor. Oh yeah. Loser would go for his stream record again to complete a set time. Could do. I don't know if you'd want to do it again for time, but again, I think I would have to depend upon getting sponsors involved to convince him to do that. But that would be pretty cool. Or we could have like a sort of like a hot potato save, where you just where we have a computer set up, and we just, again, every hour you're booked in, you play an hour, and then you move on and someone else takes over. We could do that. That'd be quite cool. They did that at the National Football Museum, so it's definitely not a streamer convention. Exactly. That's what we're trying to keep away from. Because the thing is that, you know, outside of this little space here, which is also what we said before, like, you know, there's a lot of FM fans that don't know about streaming or YouTubing or podcasting or even care that it exists. They love FM and they play it and they are in the Facebook groups, and then, you know, that's their thing. Kevin, the United City FM is here. Logan Brown. There we go. Yes, you need to promote to a brand new audience. You can't just keep promoting to the same audience. You need to get an audience and promote an interest about it too. Yes, but you don't. Yeah, but you don't make it all about them though, constantly. The whole thing is it's, you get access to. You get to listen to people from SI come and talk. You get a little bit of panel of, you know, some creators, but you don't want it to be a 100% just creator thing, because, as I say, if you've got 9 million, okay, we'll use your example there of 9 million mobile users. None of them are bothered about content, because there's no mobile content there, is there? Like, so they're just coming to watch somebody else not talk about the thing that they're interested in. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. You know, but I certainly don't think a tournament's the way to go. We're talking FM Con, by the way, Kev. You've just come in at an interesting point, trying to work out how it would look if, for example, I was to do something. How would it look? Being realistic, there'll be a lot of creators there. A convention has to attract non-streamers as well. There's not enough streamers to make it viable. Yeah, exactly. And, you know, and you need it to be a big deal as well. Like, you don't want everyone, right? You've almost got to think 2 or 3 years in ahead as well. You don't want everyone there on year one. It's like when you do a podcast, you don't just put the you know, the most famous people on episode 1, because episode 1's also not very good. So you kind of want to build it up a little bit. Yes, you need 1 or 2, you know, but, you know, you look at what's going to add to it. You don't just want to build it around it. It's got to be part of the whole thing. You know? Awesome. That's how it would look if you were to do something. See? Kev knows. Kev's a believer. I always believed in Kev. You're on, Zane. Hello, you're on. How are you, buddy? Nice to see you. Long time no see. You got them right where you want them, playing possum in Match of the Delay. Yes, I am. Make it look like I'm not that bothered, and then pounce. Oof. I'm saying an element is streamed, not the whole thing. Yeah. An element. Not a major element, but an element. Yeah. there'll be some things to do it, but you know, but say for example, we had a machine that was just set up that you could just stream from. Then that's great that you do that, but I don't think we don't need Kev's world record again, and then a tournament, and then a panel with, you know, creators. That's too much. That's too much, because then also they're going to be probably getting involved in the podcast side of things, and it's like, it's oversaturation. You need them to promote it. We need them to promote it, because they've got a big draw. But you don't. But they aren't going to be the main part of the show. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, to get, like, if you got someone like, you know, Cherno Samba, he's more of a pull than, you know, any creator. Like, you know, that's better, innit? People from SI are real football, much bigger draw. Yeah, of course they are, because you don't get access to those people unless the panel is TJ and second yellow card going off the rails about something insane. I mean, that would be something we'd do in the smaller stage, I think. Streamers can promote it. You need to tap a wider audience for it to be viable. Advertising needs to target other groups as well. Yeah, agreed. Because you need to make it that the people who don't know you are getting involved. There's loads of Facebook groups that are massive. We don't post about the podcast in there because it'll just get lost. But they're some of the people that we need to attract. You know, and that's why you put the other bits and pieces on. You put like some football shirt stuffs on there. You put some stickers in there. You put Corinthians in there. You put, you know, extra stuff to flesh it out, to try and drive more people in, to make it a bit more interesting, you know, rather than just, you know, TJ Fest. And nobody wants TJ Fest. I think it's when stuff's written down in it, console. That's the issue. I think I'm just trying to re-emphasize some points, but yes. Kev says, to my mind, there are several aspects to FM that would need to be covered: creation of it, marketing of it, mechanics of it, entertainment, community. Cover all those, and you attract lots of people. That's the thing. There we go. That's it. Yeah. So that's what we say. So that's why you need your SI people in there. That's why you need your researchers in there. That's why you need people who've been connected to the game outside of content creation, talking about stuff. So, for example, someone like Johnny Sharples maybe talking about Avika Strock. That is, I would say he has just as much of a pull as a content creator talking about their save or talking about how they make content. Like, because Johnny doesn't post a lot about FM. If he was to do an hour's talk there, then that's going to generate more interest than, or come and listen to, you know, some creators talk about their save again. Like, oh, how's your Twitch stream going? You know. Most FM players just want to tell you about their saves anyway. Yeah, exactly. That's it. So you want people to turn up and interact with each other rather than listening to us talk about our saves. Yeah. Comedy stage, me and Bilal. That's a point, actually. Bilal might do it. Herring's mentioned it. Herring. Okay. I'll have to double check that. Manford definitely does. Bridges does, but Bridges is not achievable. Interesting. But yeah, see, that's all the other bits and pieces, like all those other things that are scattered around the convention. They're the ones that advertise it, so they bring their own audiences as well. And as Kev says, it's covering every aspect of it, cover all of it. You know, if you can make it entertaining, make it interesting, make it feel like people are there for something other than just, you know, watching people that they see day in day out, then we've got something to do. And if Kane makes it 1-0, that's why I don't want a tournament in there. But as I say, we then need something big for the evening finishers. And I know I'm saying I don't want it to be TJ Fest, but you know, TJ's new stand-up show possibly could be a thing as well. Oof, good finish. I don't know if I'm already promoted just yet, Musterman. I've not been given a message. I need to win. That's a great finish though. That moves us back down to 8 points, I think, was it? Yeah. How FM con ruin my life. Well, I think the ultimate ending to Football Manager ruin my life would be, no it hasn't, because here I am at a convention that we've started. You know, Macintosh might be available as well. Get a deep line playmaker to come too, presenting roles for 6 hours. Yeah, or we could get SI staff to do it, which would be much better, surely. Get Lovejoy involved. What, the antique dealer? To soccer him? No. No. Of all the things. No. No. Soccer him. Ugh. Lots of current players play it, Championship and League One players. Yeah. See, I'd rather, you know what? That's the thing, Cords. I'd rather listen to Adam Lafondra talk about Football Manager than listen to another creator talk about Football Manager. And I am a creator who talks about Football Manager. Can we get Griezmann? No. Can't get Griezmann. In the same way I can't get coaching badges. There will be some players we can get. Problem is, though, is even though we're talking about this now, out of context, FM's probably just posting it as their own idea anyway, so. Of course, Richards Bay are getting a draw against us. Of course they are. Connor Washington is a thing. Yeah, Connor Washington could do it. Some clubs use it for recruitment and scouting. They're probably not going to want to admit it at a convention. I think people have been very open about it. Do you know what I mean? Some clubs have been very, very open about it. So, but again, we're not like the problem. The problem is with as I said before, the problem with football clubs is football fans. You know, so say for example, and I'm going to use this as the obvious, what big demo. Kev, that's a genius idea. That is a genius idea. Yes, that is actually. The Bromley lad is on my list of people to talk to as well. Yes. See, these are the interesting people. These are the interesting people. You know, not another interview with Tom FM or Omega Luke or, you know, Clates or whatever. Like, these are interesting people. These have got different stories. You know, their reach might not be as big per se, but they're coming at it from a different perspective. Because you need to mix it up. You need to have the creator panel, but you also need to have some other panels as well that have other people. And if you're trying to do it over 2 days as well, you can't just have YouTubers and streamers. 3-3, man. If it was around release date, you could do some live reactions. It won't be at release date because it's not getting done for March. But that way, it will not get done for March. And I don't think we're going to get reactions of players either. And they're called attributes, not stats. No, it's not FIFA or Madden, you know. Plus, of course, you're not going to get access to footballers to be like, all right, you know, or Sunderland, can I get Job Bellingham to react to what his rating is on the new FM? I don't think we're gonna get that one. If you take the lead 3 times, you only led for about 5 minutes. Yeah. I mean, it's one of those, isn't it? It's classic TJ. Four, 3. That's 3 weeks in dog years. Remember old roommate used to say it was just a game. I'd say, no, it's not. Then you put the documentary on at the end. He was like, yeah, not just a game. Yeah, there's a point. There's people in the documentary. John McClure, maybe. Cleary's an option as well, by the way. Because, of course, he works 442 now, so I can always give him a shout. And you see what I mean? That's what the interesting thing is. JJ Bull, Alex Stewart. Get some of the T4 people involved. See if they'd be interested. Or see if you could put the football ramble on. That would be better than getting a creators panel. See if you could book the football ramble. I feel they'd be slightly more expensive. Oh, yeah, Stump Peg on. Hit C7s. What's Hit C7s? Yeah, Cleary's doing some great work, isn't he? Brian's gone. Right, we are promoted, that's fine. Okay. 165 grand. Get some traditional media involved. Horncastle. Oh, Horncastle would be good, wouldn't it? James Richards would be very, very good. But see, now we're starting to think, aren't we? Now we're getting some ideas whirring around as to what could be interesting. Yeah, this is what we workshop right here. There you go. Now the fans are happy. Yeah. James Richards can only sit outside a coffee with a coffee and a pink newspaper. Yeah, that's the thing. And he has to do it that way, otherwise he's not allowed in at all. And he can only talk about the Mad Scientist database. And we have to Italy only. What's Dominic Diamond up to these days? I think he'd probably be available as well. Richardson and Horncastle reminiscing would be next level, wouldn't it? I love, by the way, that we've just completely ignored the fact that we've got ourselves promoted. We just went, yeah, that's fine. Like, you know, it's done. Larmo would die of excitement. I think I'd die of excitement. Imagine if John Walk turned up. Yeah. Yeah, oh, the Kaiser Chiefs job is available, and the Golden Arrows job's available. Interesting. Imagine if we got Manager Man. Ooh. My cousin used to be best mates with John Walk's son. I mean, what happened there? What happened? Right, let's apply for the Kaiser Chiefs, right? We've got to do that. Richards Bay is available. We're not bothered about that. The Golden Arrows, they've won one African championship. They've not won the Champions League, so we don't need them. The jobs in Egypt are for clubs that have been relegated, so they're not going to be of any use to us. The jobs in Morocco are also the two teams that have been relegated, so we don't want them either. Marrakesh. Oh, mid-table Marrakesh. Nah. No chance they're getting anywhere. Eric Isle Berkovich used to drop his kids off at the school you went to. Oh, wow. I mean, presumably they went to that school, not just he went, oh, fuck, that'll do. This is of no interest to me. Just out they go. Never seen such a deep dislike towards my own squad. Oh, sorry, my goal is to make sure some of these players never have good careers when they leave my team because of the war crimes they commit. What? What war crimes? Trell, I think you've come. Have I missed something here? Have you come in with a big? You've certainly swung. What did I miss? What did I miss? Right, McQuainer, Kamalo. McQuainer. I mean, yeah, I'm just. You know what? I don't even know if I need to know war crimes. Maybe I just sort of like go la 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 la. Everything is fine. Everything is completely fine and wonderful. And probably not war crimes. Probably. But we'll see. Who knows? Right. So that's where we are then. Right. We got ourselves promoted, which was good. Expectation for next season is what? Avoid relegation. Fine, accept that. But we've already tried to get the... well, we've applied for the job of the Kaiser Chiefs. Let's see what happens there, because that would be a step up. That would be a step up. That would give us a slightly better chance of winning the Champions League. I mean, I don't know quite where they are in terms of that. Where did they finish? They finished 4th. So they are in continental competition. Only 5 points behind the Sundowns as well, so could we just nudge them a little bit? Do you reckon? Could that be enough? Oh, imagine that. Imagine if we had that. Right, let's see. Maybe it'll happen. Who knows? Who knows? Right. I think we call it a day there. End of the season. We've timed it well. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Kaiser Chiefs gives us a chance of winning the league. It does. It does. It does give the Champions League. I think it does. Right. Appreciate you all. We're going to do the record for the podcast tomorrow. Might be around Sunday. We're not sure. Definitely back Monday. We got promoted. We got promoted. Didn't win the league, but we got promoted. Better than nothing. Right. Go on, enjoy the raid, everyone. Enjoy your weekend. Take care. Speak to you all soon. Bye now.